Hi everybody, Dominic Esposito, your drill instructor. Welcome to the clinic. It's Tuesday night, we're live, and I'm really excited to get here to be with you all. And thank you so much for all of you with the best wishes. So for the next few minutes, I'm gonna just give you all I've got left before I might wear out again. But in the meantime, thanks to our sponsors, Pool and Billiard Magazine, Diamond Billiard Products, Dr. Harrison, always for my amazing pool glasses. And for those of you who don't have amazing pool glasses, you really just need to do something about that. Either contacts, you don't need glasses, or this is it, and that's the way it works, okay? All right, listen, I love all you guys. I appreciate all the mail I get from you. So the questions that I'm getting is stop, follow, draw. I don't really get time to practice a lot. I show up at a place where I don't have a table at home and it gets crowded. What can I do to be able to warm up better? I hear what's happening, and it's kind of a collage of questions all building into one. I'm going to show you something tonight that's truly going to make a difference for every one of you. I promise it will. Let's get right to it, okay? First of all, 15 balls across the middle. Now, this is a 9-foot table, so, there's barely an inch between each one of these balls right here. But if you're playing on an 8 or a 7-footer, you're might gonna have to cut this down to 10 balls, maybe 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to accomplish several things all at the same time. Number one, how to warm up in a place where you don't want people bothering you. Once somebody comes up to you and says, hey, you want to play, can I play a game, or can we play? That's it. Nobody's warming up once you start racking and banging balls around. So here's what happens. When you set something up like this on the table, most people are going to have no idea what's going on. They're not going to interrupt you. So when you have a very systematic symmetry like this, that's the first way to get rid of people from bothering you. Now, you take this and starting from one diamond away. Now, for those of you who only have one cue ball, that's great. But for me, when this is a practice session, then that's it. I just start bringing out lots of cue balls because that's it. It's kind of like getting on the driving range. I got a bucket of balls. I don't just keep going out there and getting the same ball, bringing it back and hitting it again. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to set this up from one diamond. I want you to take your time, step back, step in, breathe, take your pre-strokes right there, drop it in the hole. Now, you got half the balls on this side go into this pocket, the other half on this side go into this pocket, okay? Take that ball, bring it back. Now, once you do this from one diamond, now for practice purposes, you can, excuse me gang, from practice purposes, you set it up all over again, and now you start coming back to 1.5 diamonds, or come all the way back to 2. And then 2.5 to 3 until eventually you're just a half a diamond off from here, and then this is where you're gonna start shooting these. Now, when you're warming up, I recommend you take the first couple of shots from one diamond, then take the next couple of shots from 1.5, then maybe take the next one down to 2, then maybe take it down to 2.5, and then come on over to the opposite side and do the same thing. Now, you can get the cue ball all around the table at the same time. Next thing is just put the balls back up. Now, when you get this half of the balls already down, if you want people, once again, not to bother you, come over to this pocket, get all the balls out before you start that half, and go ahead and just put them all right back up, just like this. Now, you already did half the row with stop shots. Now do the other half with stop shots. The next time, you're going to go ahead and, now this row, remember, up here is still on. You're going to knock all of these out, and then you're going to take this row here, and once again, right from one diamond away, just take it down, 3, 2, however many pre-strokes you take. Just take it simple, and then just bring it back, take it across, and then take it down a little deeper and a little deeper. Now, once this side is done, come on down here and put them back in place, because as long as people keep seeing your table is set up, they're not going to bother you. And you can continue through this exercise. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go back to one diamond. And take your time, come on down, and this time we're going to take it, pocket the ball, and bring the cue ball up one diamond. Now this time you're going to have to come up here and get the cue ball each time, because it's just not stopping. Then take the second one. This time you might want to take it down to 2 diamonds, okay? And roll it all the way down. And then the next one you're going to go to 2.5 or 3, all the way down to 4 diamonds. When you get this side of the table completely finished, come back, and you haven't started that yet, come back into the pocket, get them out, and put them back up right away. The reason is because nobody is going to bother you when they see you haven't finished. So you did this half, come over to this side of the table, and once again, you're going to do follow, and you're going to vary the cue ball in positions. Now, when this side of the table is done, you know what's going to happen. You run down to this pocket, pull them all back up, set them all up. Once again, your whole line is up there. Nobody's bothering you. Now, come over to this side of the table. One more time, start at a diamond. Then, let's go ahead and put a little bit of chalk on there. Take it, and then begin all over again, only this time we're bringing the cue ball back. This time we're bringing the cue ball back. Here we go. Straight down the table, bring the cue ball back. Then come on back. And again, do this half the table. When you're done with this half, now you got stop, follow, draw. So now that we're on follow, we're basically finishing. So when these are gone, and now you're going to start working on this side of the table. Once again, you're going to let your cue ball vary. Now, you've now warmed up very graciously, very comfortably with stop, follow, draw. You're going to go 1 tip, 2, 3, 4. You're going to draw it back 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to put a little more heat on it, you certainly can do that. And the key is to give yourself the ability to take these shots and work with them all the way until you get to the point where you're comfortable, nobody's bothered you, and you've had a chance to fully warm up your stop, follow, draw. When you're practicing, one of the big differences when you're practicing is when you're going to start to redo this line, then go ahead and actually start moving the line down table like this. Just enough so you can make sure you can get enough balls all the way across so you can see them. Now, as you move down another diamond to here, you're not going to be able to get as many balls, because looking at the alignment, you might get 6. And then by the time you bring it down to this diamond here, you might be lucky enough to just get 3, maybe 4 balls. And then once again, start from this diamond and work your way back further, and you're going to work with stop, follow, draw. And of course, I've got one on the rail there, so we could start from here. There I am. I brought it back 1 diamond. You could draw it back 2 diamonds, or you could draw it back 3. But the key is to understand when you're working on stop, follow, draw, those are the 3 most critical warm-up shots before any match, before you begin any practice. And if you actually would make this your practice session and then move the lines down and start with shooting the entire row from that one position back each time, you're going to find, if you would just work on this exercise every time you had the opportunity to warm up before play or before practice, and it's going to dramatically affect your ability to focus, get focused on your stroke alignment. And that's really the biggest deal for going to play your best pool on any given night or during any given practice. So Thank you very much for the mail. I look forward to seeing everybody next week. Remember to aim straight, shoot straight, split the pockets. I'm looking forward to all of you. Hopefully, remember, March 26th and March 27th. It's a two-day pool school. Two-day pool school is going to be in, I'll say Orlando, Florida, but it's in northern Orlando, which is the city of Sanford. It's a beautiful place called Racks. It's all diamond tables. It's absolutely one of the best clubs in the country. Every table is so well and meticulously cared for. We're going to have a two-day pool school, and I'm bringing two of my friends. I'm bringing Tom Rossman, Dr. Q, and I'm bringing Randy Gottlicker. These are all master instructors, the three of us. When was the last time you had 2 full days with 3 master instructors? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have Saturday and Sunday, March 26th and 27th in Orlando, Florida. Very soon coming. I'm going to show you all the details so you can get signed up. But in the meantime, get yourself wound up and ready to be prepared for those 2 full days. You're going to get some great class material, great teaching instruction, really good hands-on time with the 3 of us. And we're looking forward to wanting to get a chance to see all of you there who, again, it's going to be limited spaces, so it's going to fill up. And we'll give you more details over the next several weeks coming up. Okay. All right, everyone. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for joining me on the clinic. Tell your friends, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.